Okay guys, I just got home from the airport. Actually not really, just got home. But we made it back in time for my sister's 21st birthday. And we're doing a fiesta night. So we have some margaritas and we actually love this Skinny Girl Sweeterita. It doesn't have too much sugar in there, so we're kind of sensitive to sugar. We don't really feel too great when we have a lot of sugar, so that's just perfect for us. And I want to show you the salsa that my mom and sister are making. It's beautiful. What did you do? It's like
Nectarine kiwi.
Nectarine kiwi, onion, and that's all we got so far, right?
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Garlic and lime. Garlic. Minced garlic. Oh.
Yum. Ah. Moment we've all been waiting for. Feeds my soul. Dinner is served. Nummy.
Just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung.
What's up, YouTube? It is Friday, a week post-show, and I am about to go hit up some legs. Basically, I have not vlogged all week because I have so much time on my hands now that I'm not prepping, so I did a whole new website. I've been getting back to emails that I haven't gotten to for like literally a month because I have been that busy. And then just current clients and all that stuff, so I've not vlogged for quite some time. But let's go over some plans for the future. As much as I really do want to keep prepping and do want to do more national shows this season, Nick and I feel like we need to take some time off and really build and really make an improvement in my physique rather than going into the next national competition or even in November for nationals. All we could really do is maybe make like a couple weeks of growth and then drop down to cutting again, which obviously wouldn't really do anything to my body in terms of growth and lean mass. So our plan is to now go into reverse dieting and work our way up and start to build some more lean mass. In terms of next competition, I don't think I'm going to compete until the Arnold. I've always wanted to compete at the Arnold Amateur, so that might be a goal of ours in April, this coming April, or maybe Junior USA's or Junior Nationals again. It all depends where we're at, what we've been doing all year, but we just now started our reverse diet, I think a couple of days ago. We increased my macros. The point of reverse dieting is basically to increase your macros slowly over time, so that if you were to increase your macros very high and your body's used to very low, then you would immediately gain fat, a lot of fat, because your body isn't used to processing all of those calories. So you want to do it slowly and you want to increase your lean mass gain slowly, otherwise you would just increase fat mass. So that's what we're doing right now. We increased them, and although I have just like a little bit more carbs, it feels like I have so many carbs. So I'm actually really happy with where we're at right now. We dropped my cardio a ton, only doing 3 days a week, 30 minutes post lift. We want to stay relatively lean this off season. I'm probably going to gain about 15-20 pounds, maybe if that, but I'm totally okay with it because I really like when I have a lot of macros to work with, because I have a ton of energy in the gym. I don't know if you guys remember watching my like December vlogs or November vlogs or January. I was just killing it in the gym. I was PRing. I had so much strength for pull-ups and deadlifts and squats, and I really want to get to that level this season and more. So we're gonna really watch my progress week by week and just see where it takes us. I'm really excited to start this new journey. We're gonna increase lean mass gains in all my areas, all my muscles. Does that make sense? And definitely my glutes and my shoulders. So I actually got these bad boys on bday.com, of course. Ankle straps for glute kickbacks on cable machine, because I never had my own, and it's just way more convenient when you do. And also I could just walk around the gym with these. And then I got these to put across my quads. I'll hopefully be able to show you guys a ton of my workout footage like I used to do all the time. I haven't done a workout footage vlog in a very long time, because my workouts for like the past 2 months have been, I don't know, like I just haven't had very much strength, and it didn't reflect who I am as an athlete in terms of my strength and what I'm used to doing in the gym. So another thing Nick and I are doing are decreasing our workout days. So I'm only doing 4 workout days a week, which is so different for me because I usually do 6 days a week and I go really freaking hard. So it's gonna be good though, because I remember feeling inflamed all the time. My nervous system was shot. I was so sore all the time. And so when I was lifting really heavy for me, so this will be good to decrease the days and get more out of my lifting sessions instead of feeling so tired all the time and like I'm hurting all the time. Another thing that I'm really excited about right now is when I'm on prep, I tend to go through the motions of my daily life. I don't really fully enjoy life because I am around my family a lot and my boyfriend a lot. During the summer, we drink wine on the back patio every night. We have dinner together every night. And so that's just really hard for me in the summertime when I'm prepping to fully gain those, I don't know, those moments, I guess you can say, when I have the show on my mind and prepping my food and work and all of that. So it's actually, this week has been really nice and I feel like I've been more present, and so I'm actually really excited to take some time off and enjoy it with my family and friends and be able to do some things that I A, wouldn't have the energy for, and B, wouldn't have the time for. So although prepping for a competition is definitely one of my passions and I do love it, I'm actually really excited to take some time off and just dive right into my normal regular life and normal regular energy, normal regular food. And yeah, I'm really happy. I feel like myself again. It's really hard when you get really close to a show to not stress about the stage and not literally be totally 100% consumed, because it's something you've been working for months and months and months, that you want to do well and you think about it every second of the day, and it's completely normal. But I'm really excited to take some time off and enter the gain train and bring you guys with me. So thanks for watching my journey. Let's get to it. Alrighty, so I thought I would do a little voiceover for this workout. I think that it helps you guys understand exactly why I'm doing the things I'm doing, so let's get to it. The first exercise I'm doing here, I'm starting with barbell hip thrusts. supersetted with unweighted hip thrusts. Now this next exercise, I'm taking a resistance band and crossing it to make it a little more taut and a little more resistance, and I am doing kind of side squat to activate the outside of my glutes. The reason why I have a resistance band around sort of the bottom of my quad, almost the top of my knees, is just a different variation. I feel like when I press against that resistance band, I can really feel my glutes being a lot more activated than when I do hip thrusts without the resistance band. So as you can see, I keep increasing the intensity of the band, hence the different colors. So I think the last set I did the hardest resistance band, just to help me increase my strength and progress as the workout went on. Like I noted at the beginning of my video, every weighted exercise I'm doing for this workout, I do 8 to 10 reps, and then every unweighted exercise I do about 12 to 15 reps.
Dance can take me across, seems so far away. Across this universe, she lives another day.
I then moved on to RDLs, and my strength is obviously not 100% yet, but I just kind of went smoothly, nice and slow. What you really want to do is focus on squeezing your glutes to bring the weight up, as well as your hamstrings, and make sure your core is tight the entire exercise.
So far away.
So to target your glutes doing any sort of hack squat or leg press or squat, anything like that, what you want to do is point your toes outward and really push through your heels. Right here I'm not going past 90 degrees, but hopefully during the season I'll get there, because that's when you really start to activate your glutes. Here I then moved on to kickbacks. I usually do these with a straight leg, but I switched it up and did a bent leg instead. It's just a different variation, I would say, of exercise. I kind of like the straight leg one because I feel it in my glutes more, but you know, I just tried something different this time. Then you see here I'm doing one-legged step-ups. What you want to do with this also is push through your heel, really focus on using that glute to push you up, and then make sure that front knee doesn't go past that front toe, just to protect your knees. I would have to say this is one of my favorite glute exercises because it doesn't impact your joints too much when you go really heavy, and you can still really focus on using those glutes. So what I do here, I straddle the weight, toes pointed out, and really squeeze and do almost like a hip pelvic tilt towards the front at the top of the exercise. Then just to keep my glutes really activated, I kind of moved on to the first exercise that I did. But instead the band is around my quad, and I do feel a little bit of a difference in resistance when I do it that way too, but both are really good. And then I moved on to lying hamstring curls. I went as heavy as I could for about 8 reps, really trying to squeeze and use my hamstrings. The last superset I did was banded abductor machine, and this is not the best footage, but I wanted to get it in and show you guys that I did use the bands, and I went heavier for 10 and then lighter for 10, and I just kind of really focused on squeezing my glutes to pull that weight out, and then I also leaned in towards the machine. The last exercise I supersetted this with was just banded kickbacks, straight leg, squeezing the glute. Alright guys, leg day complete. It was definitely a glute focused workout, which is going to be the majority of my off season. Obviously not going to neglect the hammies and quads, but definitely going to work on building the glutes, because when you cut down, your glutes are most likely going to drop. I mean, it happens to me, it happens to so many other females. When you get those low macros and those low body fat percentages, the booty definitely goes a little flat. So hopefully this next season we will have a little bit more muscle there to work with. I was super sweaty. Let me know if you guys like it, if you try it. post-workout meal, 100 grams of jasmine rice, 4 ounces of ground turkey, 99%, and then 70 grams of asparagus with some salt on it, and olive oil, and it's so good.